Oh, the same feelings that you had about the things that were said, because
I mean, I'm just talking about, you said the other nigga. I'm just saying, who are you talking about?
Dust at all.
I'm saying, but who's the other nigga? Because last time I was on a panel before Pearl and them, you had a long ass apology to me behind the scenes.
Hold on. We can't hear both of y'all.
That is exactly why I chose
the camera, sweetheart.
Because
let's keep the same energy we do behind the scenes.
You can't control your emotions right now.
I'm just not fake. Y'all be fake as hell.
Oh no, you can't control your emotions,
sweetheart,
sir.
I'm just real.
Obviously,
you fake as hell.
Because when someone is speaking, you have to constantly interrupt. That is impulse control
y'all just be saying some
sir.
Crazy shit.
So that is why I chose to interrupt, because that's your
cool.
MO.
Who's the other nigga?
That is what you do. You do it to every single person, especially.
All right, so why you apologized to me last time I saw you?
You get emotional.
So why you apologized to me last time I saw you?
So, Bo, real quick, I wanted to ask if you think that we interpreted that particular message differently from what, because there's a split here. I heard one thing, OG sound like he might have heard it in a similar way. Ella and Willie, and looks like True too, if I'm not mistaken, heard it differently when they heard the little girl situation, which sounds weird, but I mean, if you understand the wordplay and the time, it's a different situation, right? So just let us know, what do you think you heard, or what he meant by what you heard?
Okay, so y'all heard girl and you hear immature. Immaturity is a very unattractive thing. You don't want to deal with an immature woman, but that's not what he meant. When he's saying that, there is a part of a woman, and I have these conversations with my friends, and my friends have changed my perspective about like how to approach relationships with men. And there is a certain softness that you get with a woman, like that youthful, unburdened softness from a woman that you get. That's the girl side that he's talking about. That I'm just like, I can lay down all of the things that burden me every day, because I know this man has me. I know that I can rely on him. I know that he's going to be there. I do, like, we have conversations. I want to get in the car, turn my brain off, and just let him handle everything. That and there's a lightness to a woman when she can experience that. There is this certain jovialness when she can experience that with a man, and we can just laugh and be really girly and be silly, because we're not burdened with things. So that's what he's talking about. He's not talking about this goofy little girl that don't know nothing about nothing. We want to be around a man that makes life so comfortable that we can just be, like, we can just breathe. Y'all want to know why I'm not in my feminine on these panels? I can't trust none of y'all. I don't know y'all like that. My burdens are still here. I'm not unburdened by men here. I'm not. But when I get around that man, that makes that part of me just kind of, I can compartmentalize her and I can set her off to the side, and he makes a safe place for me, a soft landing for me. That's when that girl comes out. So True, I hope you understood me. I know that other nigga ain't gonna understand me. Perfectly fine. We do not have to have these type of conversations. But like, I think that Farrakhan explained it pretty well for me anyway. So I hope that clears it up. But I definitely heard it differently.
Who is that other nigga? Why can't we just be men on the panel? Like,
Hey,
first of all,
It's a divide and conquer tactics.
this the funny thing about it. You don't have to trust anybody on the panel because we're not trying to date you. You need to respect the fact that we have different opinions. The problem is a lot of y'all women on these panels, you want to be treated like somebody like a girlfriend. We're not in relationships. We're just adults having conversations, and there's no trust is needed because you don't need to trust us. We're just talking. You can go home and live your life. You don't need to trust me. You just need to respect my opinion, and I respect your opinion. But all that this other nigga shit, listen, sweetheart, y'all gotta stop being mad disrespectful because behind the scenes it'd be a whole different case. Like we all men, we all here. If we don't have to talk to each other like that. That other nigga, who you talking about? What other nigga? Like that's mad disrespectful.
She was talking to David Robson.
Don't expect softness from women on this panel.
We don't need you to be soft.
You all
just be respectful.
Femininity from women
You're not my girlfriend. You don't need to be soft. Just be respectful to the conversation.
So you want the part of women that is very feminine on these panels.
Hold on,
I hear from you guys all the time. You all always want that you should be feminine, y'all.
No, we just want you to be in the conversation. We know you can't be that. We're not asking. We don't need. You don't need to be soft to have a conversation.
Hold on, one mic, y'all.
This is all I'm gonna say. We don't need your softness in the conversation, Ms. Boheme. That's not what we're requiring. You need that from us. We just need women that can listen and can articulate their views without getting their feelings every time we have a conversation. That has nothing to do with being soft. That has nothing to do with being feminine. That just has something to do with being a good communicator.
Oh, the same feelings that you had about the things that were said because
I'm just talking about you said the other nigga. I'm just saying who are you talking about?
Dust at all.
I'm saying, but who's the other nigga? Because the last time I was on a panel before Pearl, you had a long ass apology to me behind the scenes.
Hold on. We can't hear both of y'all.
That's why I chose
the camera, sweetheart.
Because
let's keep the same energy we do behind the scenes.
You can't control your emotions right now.
I'm just not fake. Y'all be fake as hell.
No, you can't control your emotions,
sweetheart. I'm just real.
Obviously,
you fake as hell.
Because when someone is speaking, you have to constantly interrupt. That is impulse control issues,
y'all just be saying some crazy shit.
So that is why I chose to interrupt because that's your
cool.
MO.
Who's the other nigga?
That is what you do. You do it to every single person, especially.
All right. So why you apologized to me last time I saw you?
You get emotional.
So why you apologized to me last time I saw you? Why you apologized to me? You. Why you do that?
For what?
You tell me, because last time I seen you, Illa, let me tell you, Illa, I'm sorry. I still fuck with you. I ain't even, I'm still.
I didn't say I'm sorry.
That shit. You said all that shit. I didn't ask you to say that. So don't be brand new in front of the camera, sweetheart. I'll keep the same energy behind the scenes in front. I ain't never tell you none of that shit.
The people, would you like for me to tell the people what I messaged?
No, because it's not about that. You just don't be talking to me like I'm some nigga and then be apologetic behind the scenes. Just keep the same energy.
Hold on.
Control yourself. Act like a man. Act like a big, strong man and control your emotions because you all are logical, right? And women are emotional. So what I messaged Illa after the disagreement that we had on the panel that he still doesn't see where he could have held some type of accountability was I messaged him. I do not remember apologizing for anything because there was nothing.
We was actually behind. It wasn't even a message. It was before.
I don't understand why you can't control yourself.
You said it in the backstage.
I don't understand why you can't control yourself.
You're gonna
be a man. Be a big, strong man. Be a logical man and not emotional. So I don't remember apologizing. I hate saying that I didn't do something. Now, if I had anything to apologize for, it is how I came at him. And I probably could have said something better to land with him. But I think that he wouldn't have gotten it anyway. However, I did message him and I'm like, I do actually respect your views about the Black community. But when it comes to the views about the issues between men and women, we're like, I wish that he would listen. I wish that we could get on the same page, but unfortunately he does not like to listen to women. So I did. I wanted to pay him his respect, and I did that strategically because I feel like if you tell people something positive about how you view them, something that you understand and like about them, maybe they might want to listen to you and your opinions. And I wanted to get him to understand that I was communicating effectively with him. But what that showed me was that he does not communicate very well at all, because I was telling him what I heard and not what he meant. And he took offense to it, much like he just did OG. He likes to take offense to things that people are not even saying about him. So yeah, I
Wow.
did message him, but it's still the same energy. I'll
No.
say this out in public. I have no problems with repeating the things that I DM people. I also DM'd Ilkin and told him how much I respected him surrounding Black issues and still vehemently disagree with him surrounding these men and women issues. I will say the things that I DM people in public. You know why? Because I'm a
Do that.
real ass woman. You can never take that away from me. You, sir, are an emotional ass man, and I
Great.
do not hide anything about me from
Great.
anyone because I'm a real person.
Great. So that was cute, but it wasn't a DM. We were actually backstage before the show, and you literally, because there was other people there, but I don't need no cosign because one of them was actually are actually on the panel right now, but I don't know if they'll be honest about it or not. But you literally came on the panel and say, "I just want to talk to Illa. I'm sorry, Illa. I fuck all of that extra shit." And I don't care. I'm not an ego-driven person, but it's not about emotion. I'm just somebody that's passionate, and I'm just tired of the bullshit that goes on in these spaces. And people try to frame narratives and try to uplift people who kiss their ass and talk to them like they're their girl. Just because you don't talk to a woman and that's your girlfriend on the panel, don't mean she's mean. I know plenty of women in my real life that'll give me everything I ask them, and we're just friends. Like, I don't have no problem with women in real life at all. And y'all women try to make it seem like because women don't get along with you on a panel, that somehow bleeds into your real life, because every woman doesn't think and look at things the way you do. So all I did was, I didn't call you on anything feminine. I just said the way you have conversations. You don't have to be soft. You don't have to be feminine. I just wish you was a little more logical and listened a little more. That doesn't require femininity. That doesn't require you to be soft. It just requires you to be an adult. So yeah, I interjected because you're lying. So it wasn't no DM. You literally told me that on the screen before the show and went out your way to make me see it with the Google eyes and all of that shit. So don't try to get on front of these panels and act like I'm something I'm not. Sweetheart, please, because I don't be DMing nobody, and I'll be giving straight love and straight respect on and offline. I'm just not a sucker, and I'm not trying to get none of y'all number, and I can live with that at the end of the day. I don't need to flirt or none of that shit. I'm straight up and down the middle. And just because men's not calling into your fucking emotions don't mean they're mad or nothing. They're just not treating you like a girlfriend because you're just a panelist and we're adults having a conversation. That's it. That's all.
Bo, did you have a response to that or okay?
Yeah, I did.
So I'm gonna get the J Prince right after that. So go ahead, though. You got it.
This other nigga he wants to be so offended by absolutely every single thing someone says. Like, men in general want femininity from a woman. I didn't say him specifically. I'm talking about men in general. Men always want femininity and docileness from a woman, and they have not earned it's not in these spaces. Not in these spaces. Not at all. When I when I turn up on y'all, it's because you turned up on me. I want men to understand that they command the things that they get from women. And if you get that from a woman, that is you. That is a reflection of you, sir. That is
And if
how
you're left
people
by yourself
handle
as a
you.
woman, that's a reflection of you,
And
ma'am.
you see how he
Oh,
cannot
cuz, like,
control
who
his
the fuck?
emotions?
You ain't got the
It
rules for
is the
everything.
most
Like, the hell is you talking about?
it is the most not masculine thing I've ever seen,
Nah,
to just keep
this is just a
constantly
conversation. It's hard for me to listen to dumb shit.
losing
I don't know about
the
everybody else.
control that you're supposed to have over yourself as a man.
It ain't about that.
Jesus. Please be
You
a
need to
masculine
sanitize
man and
these panels.
control your emotions and your impulses. Do you have a problem with impulse control? You might want to
I
see
just have a
somebody
problem
about
with
that.
just stupid shit. That's all. Sorry.
Oh, stupid.